Make pedophiles afraid again. I love it.
This 11-year-old girl talking about things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done.
Developing, in certain areas. And
what's going on here, Jermaine? So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here.
Oh God, I'm just a rotten sack of shit. I'm so sorry.
In Aberdeen, Washington, a city councilman known for his tough-on-crime stance and commitment to ridding the streets of dangerous criminals shocks the public when he's accused of committing an unthinkable and heinous crime.
So Riley, is there truth to what you're saying?
The following footage has never been seen before. Please note that this report is based on police records, and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. 39-year-old Riley Carter began his campaign for city council in early 2023, promising an aggressive approach to cleaning up the city of Aberdeen. In January of 2024, he began serving as an elected official. However, on July 30th, 2024, a jaw-dropping accusation by his stepdaughter sends police on a search to arrest him, sending shockwaves through the community.
Walk in, just so you're aware of everything we have is audio video recording. We got these fancy body cameras now.
After police locate him walking alone down a residential street, he's led in handcuffs into a small interrogation room by a detective who's determined to find out if there's any truth to the horrifying claims. Shockingly, it was his own wife, Maya, who initially confronted him about the disturbing truth his stepdaughter revealed.
I started freaking out on him, like, how could you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of a thing. And he was just really calm and said, no, I didn't do this. And I hung up, and then he just took off. I guess he just left.
Did he say anything to you about it?
He just said that he didn't do it. He swears up and down he didn't do it.
Due to his status as a city councilman, the Aberdeen Police Department requested the investigation to be handled by the Grays Harbor Sheriff's Office.
Hey, bro, I just don't understand how niggas can do such heinous shit at these high-ass positions. Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like getting away with it. But it's like, nigga, do you not understand, like, when it's come out, like, how bad your reputation and digital footprint gonna be, bro? Like, niggas really just don't understand that shit. Like, come on, cuz.
Office in an effort to avoid a conflict of interest. After reading his Miranda rights, the interrogation begins, but Riley has yet to realize the source of the allegations. Riley explains he had a typical morning, but everything changed when Maya arrived home.
And then I heard the front door open and shut. And so I come out and I have this, she got by the hand, and then she's walking out the door, and I asked, well, what's going on?
When Maya left with no response, he called her cell phone for an explanation. She accused him
I'm glad nobody died in this show.
of committing an unthinkable act and hung up the phone. However, as Maya explains, their conversation continued over Facebook Messenger. When she realized she had no tangible evidence of his crimes, she decided to take a risk.
And I bluffed and said, I have you on camera, just seeing if that would incite anything out of him. And he just stopped responding to me at that point.
As Riley explains, Maya's anger over the situation was visceral, and he was left with a chilling command.
I go down to the basement, and she told me, so I did set up a rope. I thought about it. I really did. Because I'm done, man. I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
I am just done. I'm maxed out. I am maxed out. Everything that we have gone through in life, everything, and now this. And it doesn't matter because being on city council, everybody knows now. That's over now.
It's over, word.
And we were right there.
Especially if this shit is true, which it is, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's over with. Like, it's done.
Man, everybody was amped up. We were going to change some things in Aberdeen, and now that's gone. It's gone. It's all gone.
June 24th, just 1 month prior, Riley posted a video to his Facebook page in an attempt to shed a light on criminal activity in his neighborhood. These videos will have an eerie relevance later when the exact allegations are revealed.
Buddy, how are you? We're out driving around, got the babies to sleep. It's just one of those days, I guess. Anyways, I thought it'd be...
Nah, he look like a great guy. You look like a great fucking dude. No.
A good idea. Maybe take you guys along with me.
That's crazy.
And we'll go drive around downtown, and we'll just go look at things, and maybe I can talk about things, you know, that I'd like to see different, or things to be improved on, or whatever it may be. But just gonna keep it fun, keep it relaxed, and be myself. All right, here we go. So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here, how close they are to bus stops, how easy it is for them to just have instant access to anyone or anybody's kids here, you know, in each of these neighborhoods. Sorry, I had to hit my brakes there because looked like a tweaker came shooting out of the alley and almost got in front of my car. Which is something, you know, that really needs to be addressed, okay? All right, so I know one place a lot of people want to see is the camp underneath the bridge. I will state, however, I have my baby girls with me, so I'm not going to take them down there just because people know who I am around here. And the last thing I would want is a rock to fly through my window and hit one of my daughters, because the way this state works, I could see me going to prison because somebody hit my daughter with a rock and I beat that person to death. I mean, that's just, come on. Wouldn't you do that for your own kids?
Not
Despite
real,
his apparent determination
you don't give counsel. What city they in? They must be in the county or some shit.
to do whatever it takes to protect his children, as it turns out, Riley's shocking secret was revealed by his own 11-year-old stepdaughter, whose name has been redacted from the interview to protect her identity.
So statements weren't made to initially. She told her counselor today that they were talking about something different and broke down crying and said she didn't want to talk about it.
In a recorded interview with his stepdaughter's therapist, she explains
so
what happened
dirty?
earlier this morning, when it quickly became clear that something was horribly wrong.
So we had an appointment at 2 o'clock, and she'd been displaying some behaviors and had reported 2 weeks prior that was mean to her. So we were going to talk more about it today. She said she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to say it out loud.
In an effort to help the child, she suggested writing it down. However, the disturbing words she wrote on the page left the counselor in shock.
When she wrote that down, like, can you tell me
Yes.
about like how, like what her emotions look like and how she was acting?
So before she wrote it down, when she said she didn't want to say it out loud, she started just staring down at the ground. She was like stone cold. You could tell she was checking out, and she was kind of fidgeting her hands. And I've been her therapist for probably a little bit over 2 years, and she's never acted like that.
So that was out of the norm.
That is completely out of the norm. Her facial expression looked as if she was scared, like fear. And then she wrote it down, and then she kind of had this look of, oh no, or I'm in trouble, or something.
The haunting words written by the child will later be revealed. For now, in an attempt to understand her claims, investigators begin to dig into their familial relationship.
So can you talk about what your relationship is with and how long you've been in her life? And
Since she was 4, I think she's a great kid. She's,
That's
I
that's
don't
basically
know
like her.
how to explain it. Always just,
That's your daughter, bro. 4 and below is your daughter, bro. Like, really your daughter, bro. Like, you been what, to 11, bro? Like, how could you even look at her?
outgoing, but kind of keeps to herself.
That's your daughter at this point.
Good kid.
mm-hmm. And so
Niggas
Yeah.
be sick.
was that a hard role to step into with her being that young, or is
Yes and no. I always kept in the back of my head that there's going to be a time when she gets to know her real dad. And so that's a line that needs to be respected.
Mhm.
And that's not me to try to take that place. Just stay available, you know. That's about the best I could do.
okay? What, like, how close would you guys be as far as being her? You guys
I always thought
distant, or
we were like close, not like super close, just like I'd say she felt comfortable to always like throw fits in front of me. Ask for
Yeah,
like,
that's a great analogy. Oh my gosh, but at the same time, she's 4, so I mean, she probably throw a fit in front of anybody. But that was a great
things
analogy.
for birthday or Christmas, or complain, or tell me about her favorite color or food or something.
Mm-hmm. What kind of activities would you guys do together?
Oh, I would say much aside from watching TV. Yeah, that's about it. In the living room. Yeah.
Okay. And
Why
then,
is it so dirty,
do you guys have 2 other kids between you?
Like it's mad.
Or
Yes,
more
we have
children?
2, and then our son that passed away.
Okay.
So we have she's 5, and then she's 2.
Okay. And do you feel like you have a similar relationship with all 3 kids, or do you feel like you're closer with your 2 biological kids?
It's a different kind of relationship, I'd say, with my stepkids.
Riley's videos reveal a pattern in which he often describes a willingness to do anything to protect his
Addicts, the homeless, the dealers, or the corrupt politicians need to work.
children from local crime. However, the harrowing words of his stepdaughter may
It's all of us parents that are fed up and willing to do anything to protect our babies from all of it.
suggest that the dangers were much closer to home than anyone.
So he just a hypocritical ass nigga. Like he trying to like he trying to diss them niggas, but he really them niggas. Like what the fuck?
Realized.
Oh God, I'm just a rotten sack of
Nigga turned into the shit he hated. Like nigga turned into the shit he used to hate.
The 2 daughters. You never know love until you have a kid. You know what? That's the one thing that keeps you going. You never know pain until you hold your own dead kid. That really messes you up, too.
Yet it was the bone-chilling note written by the 11-year-old girl that truly left her therapist in shock and her mother, Maya, enraged.
So she wrote it down, and what she wrote was, "He touches me and makes me uncomfortable."
In April 2024, just 4 months prior to his arrest, Riley began a crowdfunding campaign to launch a non-profit aimed at catching online predators and deterring them from engaging.
This nigga going all in, and this is him. Like he's really one of them ones. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
In harmful acts against children.
Hey, what up, everybody? A little bit of story time. So I live in an incredibly liberal state, Washington, yeah. And every time I wear this hat out in public, people always give me those looks of, ooh, it's a MAGA hat. Ooh, it's so bad. He hates everyone. But then they read it, and usually they have a pretty good laugh, in support of it. Then again, you still do get those people that are offended by it, but, imagine that in a blue state. Ha! Ooh, they have rights too. No, they don't. The victim does, but they shouldn't have any. So, pretty cool hat, make pedophiles afraid again. I love it. So, yeah, people always mistake it for a MAGA hat, and it's just great.
His videos seem to express that he would go to
Yo, what is up with this nigga?
any lengths to ensure their safety, becoming a vocal advocate for devoted fathers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Want to make a quick message for you on this Father's Day, right? So here's the deal. A lot of women out there are doing the whole, I'm more of a man than my man, so them dudes, they don't need no appreciation with this us, Stop it. Just stop it. Here's why, okay? You think that it's an empowering moment, but the problem is, you're trying to take something away from a lot of really, really good dudes out there that are actually really good to their kids, right? And there are actually a lot of really hardworking, awesome single moms out there, right? That they pull both roles, and they do deserve that recognition. So if you're not feeling validated, don't take it out on everyone else. Thank you. This message was brought to you by an American that gives. Have a wonderful day.
Given Riley's
Nigga wanna
outspoken
be
stance
influencer.
against preying on children, the question remains, do these horrifying
The whole time that nigga is the pedophile. Like
allegations hold any truth? Fully aware of the chilling details, having spoken to the girl himself, the detective continues his efforts to extract answers from Riley.
I sat in an interview with
excuse me.
just a little while ago and watched her basically relive it again when she was having to describe what was happening. I don't know how 11-year-old girl was strong as is. But she was very descriptive of what was happening. And like I said, like, we're not here to cast judgment. We're not here to label people. And I understand.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how cops do it, bro. Like you already know what this nigga is charged for. You already know what he in there for. And like, it's not like she was lying. Like, this is facts. Like, this nigga touching on a little girl. Like, ooh, they gonna have to, like, man, they would have to literally, like, put another cop on that shit. Cause I couldn't just sit in front of a nigga that did all that shit. Like, and then hear this nigga try to explain himself and shit. Like, fuck no, nigga. Like, I couldn't do that shit, bro. Fuck no.
Understand, like,
I don't know how niggas
there's
be
things that happen in our lives that cause us to make mistakes. But it's an 11-year-old girl talking about things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done.
I never understood that shit. Like, that would have pissed me off, cuz. That would have pissed me off. Like, anything that nigga do would piss me off. Like, he breathed too much. He breathed too less. Like, he just looked the wrong way. Him sitting like this would have pissed me off, cuz. Nigga cut already pissing me off. Like, nigga, this shit would have just pissed me overly off, cuz.
She was talking about being told to keep it a secret and not tell anybody. And she was talking today about how she couldn't keep it inside no more and she had to tell somebody.
I'm not mature enough for that.
So Riley, is there truth to what you're saying?
No.
Many of Riley's videos even expose the potential dangers lurking on their residential street, captured on their home surveillance system. However, it's a different set of security cameras that may hold the key to unearthing the truth of the unsettling allegations against Riley.
Riley, can you tell me more about the cameras? Okay. I was trying to understand what the camera situation was. I kept hearing about cameras. So what are they for?
Some in every room, like the kids' rooms. And then she's got them throughout the house. And
there's cameras, bro?
Put them on the outside of the house for security reasons. And the main reason for it is just one of the stepkids is autistic, and he'll have like meltdowns or whatever maybe, and then that way she can keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
So. And
when they're in the house, like, are they inside the bedrooms or like in the hallways, or how are they set up in there?
So in each kid's room, they have a camera like inside the room, and then in the hallway or like the big entryway, there's one on this wall here.
I can't wrap my shit. I might have to throw a blanket on the top of that bit. Damn, I cannot live in a heavily camera house, cuz. Like it's a thing to like be on camera for a purpose, but like off camera, like the camera on you, like doing off camera shit, like hell nah, you tweaking.
Okay. Do you have access to view those cameras, or is that?
According to Maya, however, an alarming discrepancy was uncovered when she reviewed the footage.
My daughter told me that he was unplugging
That picture funny as shit.
All of our cameras that led to her room. Told me that he was unplugging all of our cameras that led to her room. I went and I checked the cameras on my phone. In the time frames that she told me he's been unplugging the cameras, there are no footage. And I've noticed that they've been unplugged or whatever. I thought it was her. The plug to that camera is at the very top, like almost touching the ceiling. So it's not something that she can reach unless she pushes her chair up there, which would be caught on camera if she did that. It looked like this is 7:30 is when the earliest recording is.
Is it a fucking sink in? What the fuck is this room, cuz? Is this the shower, cuz? What is this? Yo, what are they living in? My nigga, they got the bed right here. The sink, I don't even know if that bitch worked. Mirror not even cuz the mirror not even above the sink, the window above the sink, nigga. Then the shower looking like some type of closet or some shit, like hella trash on the floor. Then they got the cat, like, What is this? It's not even a room, nigga. It's a 3-in-1. What the fuck?
As this morning.
That's unusual.
And then I went back and checked all the cameras that are upstairs that face her door.
I living here. I swear
And every single one of them it is
Then they got
most
a
days it's
school
after
cheering.
7:30 a.m. is when they all start recording.
Then every other camera's on around the house.
Yes,
They're not off.
What is
Only
the
the ones
bathroom
leading to
or
her room
the-
and in her room were off.
correct.
With only the child's claims, the detectives must work to get a
One camera is left plugged in and catches no one all morning. That what she said? I can't read. Like
confession from Riley
scribble
himself.
and shit.
The officer urges him to admit to the
She
horrifying
old enough to know how to write. I ain't okay. Come on, okay.
act, telling him their only goal is to get to the bottom of the truth. However, Riley hesitates as he grapples with what to do next.
Yes. Yes. Be a goddamn man, Riley. Be a man
Word, nigga.
for once in your miserable existence.
Wait, is he talking to himself?
For once, yes. Be
Bro,
a
what's up
goddamn
with
man.
niggas in these situations acting like they on some TV show movie shit, nigga? Nobody's buying this shit. Nobody going. I'm like, no, bruh. What the
Riley,
fuck?
be a
Like,
man
what is this? That should be
for once in your miserable existence. No turning back. We're already at this point. We are here. I don't want to say it like
Nigga,
that.
not the main character.
There are things that I did do.
As the interrogation continues, the investigator urges Riley to confess. However, getting a straight answer from him will be no easy task.
When you woke up today, this was the last place you'd expect to be. But it's what we do moving forward from here is what's going to affect a lot of lives. And there, like I said, there's ways to get through this. There's programs that can be offered through the court. There's things that can be offered that help you deal with the demons and all the things that you've been
Hell no,
dealing with.
nigga. He ain't no sick mind individual, cuz. Hell nah. I understand his son, you know what I'm saying? RP, he died in his hands. I understand that. But he posted TikToks, making apps, and nigga clearly know what the fuck he doing, cuz. Ain't no, none of that. No, fuck no, none of that. Let's, like, no.
With the stress,
No.
there's ways to get through what happened and to help everybody move on from it. But it starts
No.
right here by
Yo, who
being
is this? Oh, okay. He
truthful,
trying to
and
get
it
in the
starts
front.
right now.
So,
It's
alright.
saying that you f***ed up, because I believe what you said.
It's really hard to, accept things for what they are. There's certain things in life you don't recover from. I want to tell you guys, I do. I'm trying.
What?
I got all night, Riley.
And you guys got families. That's important. God, this just sucks. So close. So close to accomplishing good things. Doing something great. So close to getting the drugs out of Aberdeen. So close to getting all the
Yeah. nigga,
craziness
don't wanna
out of
hear
the
that
streets.
shit, cuz. We do
So
not
many
wanna hear
people
that
believe
shit,
in
bro.
me. And now it's over. It's gone.
Yes,
As Riley
niggas
keeps
gone, you
deflecting
touching
the
little
subject,
girls.
providing little to no hints, it appears as though the detective won't rest until the truth is exposed.
She said the last time it happened was this morning. And she talked about how her
Yeah, this nigga. Hey, cuz. I don't even know how niggas talking at this point, cuz. niggas is better than me, cuz. I don't even know, like.
Her camera gets unplugged before you come in the room, and she just pretends to sleep. But she said that it wouldn't matter if she was sleeping or awake.
Watching some crazy shit, bro.
It's
not even that
would
crazy.
happen
Like, it just
anyway.
is sick.
And so right now we're collecting, she's up at the hospital, and we're collecting DNA samples. And this is an opportunity where I'm offering you a chance to explain what happened, and if a mistake was made, and it's time to be truthful and take ownership of the mistake and not let it catch up to you down the road being proven by DNA, because we get touch DNA off of things all the time. There's the sweat glands in your fingers contain DNA.
I did go out to her room this morning. I didn't touch her. I did not touch her. I went up there. I don't remember, see if she wanted nuggets or something. So yeah, I made some nuggets.
Yeah, don't call this shit a room. That's not a room, first of all. That is a 3-in-1 cut. Shower, bath, sink. No. Shower, sink, bed. That's a 3-in-1 cut.
The younger ones.
Nigga, call that shit an area or some shit.
If you didn't touch her this morning, what would cause you to say that happened?
I don't know.
And what would cause her to say that this wasn't the only time that it happened? It's happened lots of times.
I don't know.
The disturbing admission finally unveils the truth, though nothing prepares the detectives for the sick and twisted reasoning he'll later give.
About how many times did this happen?
Five times maybe. Just real fast. I don't know. Just a weird impulse tick.
Over how long a period of time?
What?
I'd say a year.
5 times.
During those 5 times, would you unplug the camera when you went into her bedroom?
So what was
No.
he like? Did he like have sex with her, or he just was touching her? Like, what type of shit was going on?
No, it would. She would already have it unplugged.
What?
Like she would do it. She would unplug it. I don't know why.
According to the child, however, the cameras were mostly unplugged by Riley.
Like, go cheat on your wife or something. Go cheat. Like, why are you fucking with little girls? What the fuck is this, nigga? This is like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it at all. Like, I don't understand. Like, nigga can never, like, you can never explain to me why that type of shit would be okay, cause you just can't. I really can explain hella shit, but that type of shit, like, you just can't explain that shit, bro. You just can't.
Himself.
There's so many
How did it
females
start?
out here, cuz. So many females.
Sorry, I'm just that. I have ADHD pretty severe, so I get that in my mind thinking of the house, bills, and just now me. Now I'm here. Now that's all separated, and I have to accept that. I mean, I was going to start my new job tomorrow. And I left with a piece of shit car. Could never get the SUV fixed. Needs a new engine. Now I gotta worry about her. How's she gonna make it? How's she gonna do things?
And we'll also be concerned about sleeping at night and wake up in the morning to Riley coming in her bedroom. Doesn't have to worry about that.
Before confronting Riley with the crucial question of why he would harm his own stepdaughter, he poses a different question. His answer, however, further exposes how little Riley appears to understand the gravity of the situation.
You ever talk to her about it?
No. Yeah. Actually, I apologized to her twice.
When it happened, or just randomly?
When it happened,
Tell me about one of the times that you apologized. What happened?
I don't know how to explain it. I told her what were my exact words to her? It said something along the lines of, "Kid, I'm so sorry. You know, I don't even know what the hell that was about." And I apologized. And then that was about it. She didn't really, think anything of it. But God, what the?
Was she awake that time when you apologized? Because obviously,
Yeah.
to have the conversation come on.
I just, it was silent and, good vibe in the air. Wasn't nothing weird or anything. And then, they just said, "Hey, I did that. I'm really sorry." So I don't know. I don't understand what was that about. And then I asked her, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm fine."
In an exclusive interview obtained only by Iwu, Maya will soon speak out, offering her advice for parents of young children. In the meantime, before facing the inevitable consequences, investigators appear determined to find an answer to a crucial question.
The why is the number one question why everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know why, and we can't prove why by cell phone records or DNA evidence or video footage. That just proves the who and the what and the how. The why comes from these conversations. And
Obviously, it's huge mistake, huge. The stress in our home has been unreal. I don't want to just give you a bunch of excuses. I should be my own person.
So you touch little girls because of stress in your home? Is that what he's trying to say? Is that what this nigga's really trying to say? Like I'm saying, bro, like shit like that would have like pissed me off. Like I don't know how these niggas are so calm and shit, bro. Like nigga making excuses, a grown ass man. Like this ain't no 20-year-old man. This ain't even no 30-year-old. This is like a 40+ old grown ass man, nigga, talking about some stupid shit. He not no regular old man. He counsel and shit like.
I don't want
There's no passes,
to
bro.
always get so mad at me.
You know exactly
It's great
what you're
to
doing.
not use certain things as excuses, but that's what's going on. There's so much just on my shoulders at all times, just chewing in my ear constantly. It sucks. It really, really, really sucks. Like I said, it's not even a.
And you'll actually get to take an aggressive approach with cleaning up your city that was diggings, homeless, and sex offenders that live close to the schools. Woo, my God.
A sexual thing. I don't feel attracted.
Goofy ass
It's
nigga.
just this weird
And we
impulse.
gonna use your app still.
I don't know.
I still use the app.
I don't know. It's
And
so
put that
weird.
nigga,
God,
put
it's
that
just
nigga as
weird.
the number one fucking whatever defender on that shit. Put him as the number one.
Conversation. Developing, in certain areas and
What?
developing, in certain areas and what's wrong with me?
With Riley's confession, along with an unsettling answer to the
What?
question of why he would have committed such a depraved act, his arrest is imminent. However, the investigator has one
What?
final heartbreaking question.
In here, would you have anything to tell her?
Oh,
I think he trying to compose himself. That's what it looked like. Cause if a nigga would have said that shit after that, especially if I got kids, like have a daughter, cousin, you said some outlandish shit like that.
I'm sorry of all the damage this has caused her mom, her sister,
That's literal, like that's trauma for like the rest of her life.
her brothers,
Like
the community,
terrible.
literally everything and everyone that is let down by this. I'm sorry to recover it. I deserve whatever's coming my direction. I deserve it.
You should have been
And
King for that.
I hope that she can heal and and they all find what it is that they need in their life to live the absolute best life that they can.
An apology, however, will do little to prevent the consequences that await him. as he's led away in handcuffs and taken to Grays Harbor County Jail. In the meantime, Riley's wife Maya shares red flags she noticed after his arrest and offers advice for parents, hoping to prevent the same terrifying fate from happening to others.
He did not get along with my boys because my boys are on the spectrum and they clashed a lot. They're teenage boys. And so I didn't think anything of that until everything came out. It wasn't a red flag in the moment as it was happening. But then like after this all came out, that's what was actually happening. It's like, oh, crap. Background checks mean nothing. For women that are dating right now, background checks mean nothing because he had nothing. He was squeaky clean. And I had 4 children when I first met him. I didn't really see any red flags at first. Nothing really happened to a severity that I should have been paying attention to it until we bought our house together. And then I was 100% reliant on him. I had quit my job. I helped him get sober so that he can go back and get to work and everything. And no woman should ever put herself out for a man. Just even though you think you love him and you think it won't be him, it probably will be.
After Riley's arrest, Maya explains that the public response to their situation has led her to becoming a target of unexpected scrutiny, with many people questioning why she
in the kitchen though, like check him out though, chat. The dog right in the kitchen
led her to be
like this ain't just the dog chilling, nigga.
Becoming
The crate is in the kitchen with this not even a fish tank. This is like some type of reptile tank, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is this house, cuz? Is this normal? This can't be normal shit, cuz.
Target of unexpected scrutiny, with many people questioning why she has cameras in her children's rooms in the first place.
I do have disabled children that require severe supervision, and they've been in home care and like all these sorts of different cares, and I was advised
now all the way like they literally each part of the house is like visible on camera. That's kind of crazy, but like no private zones, that's kind of crazy, but shit.
Professionals to have these cameras.
39-year-old Riley Tyrell Carter was officially charged with multiple counts of first-degree rape of a child and first-degree child molestation. While in jail, Riley is swabbed for DNA.
I know he was getting his ass fucked up in jail. Niggas hear that shit, they had to field it with your ass. Oh my gosh, I know they was having to field it.
Which will later be compared to the assault kit performed on the 11-year-old girl. His bail was set at $150,000. On August 2nd, 2024, a press release from the city of Aberdeen announced his resignation from his city council position. Though the case is still ongoing, Maya was able to inform Iwu that a trial is currently set to begin on March 11th, 2025.
Damn. Yeah, man. Hey.
What type of...
Hey, cuz, save all that stress shit for something else, cuz. Go pick a hobby or some shit. Shit. Like...
What's going on here, Jermaine?
Oh, so you're like... Oh, you like that video? How about you scroll to this one also?